tell me how you experience your stage fright.
My hands are very cold and wet.
Yeah.
Very wet. And I have this little paper.
Can you make them do this to me?
Tearing you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because tell me about it.
I'm scared to death. I'm scared of you, I
Now
guess.
put me in that chair.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
I guess I'm afraid because I think I'll do something to myself. Because I know you aren't going to do anything to me. But I really am afraid of you.
Okay, now switch over to the camera. Say this to the camera.
I really am afraid of you.
Now, change, play the camera. Sit down here and play the camera. What would the camera answer? If you had some words, some feeling as camera, what would you say? Talk to that girl that was so frightened.
I see you sitting there. I see you nervous. I see you unsure. I see you as okay.
Now be yourself again. What would you say? Go on with the dialogue.
I feel better. I'm not so concerned right now. I feel more at ease.
Yeah. You see, this always happens. If you assimilate some of the projection and you realize what you're dealing actually only with a fantasy, something you invest. And if you take back what you have given up, whatever energy or experience you have disowned, given to the world, and it becomes your own, then you grow. You integrate this foreign material. All right, will you try this? Change the hot seats.
My head is very cold and wet. And I'm going inside very fast right there. But otherwise I feel supernaturally calm.
Supernaturally calm?
Yeah.
So it might be that your calmness is phony.
Yeah.
All right. Now close your eyes. Withdraw whatever energy or experience you have disowned, given to the world. And it becomes your own. Then you grow. You integrate this foreign material. All right, will you try this? Change the hot seats.
My head is very cold and wet. And I'm going inside very fast right there. But otherwise I feel supernaturally calm.
Supernaturally calm?
Yeah.
So it might be that your calmness is phony.
Yeah.
All right. Now close your eyes. Withdraw into your body. What do you feel physically?
Hammer. Right there.
Can you exaggerate this hammer? Make noises with it. Do this.
Sure feels better.
I'm still playing with the paper.
Talk to the paper.
Paper, I'm still winding you up. Won't let you go. And my hands are sweaty and they're shaking a little bit. And I'm getting hot.
Do you hear your voice?
Yeah, I'm getting scared.
Of what?
Of all those people out there watching me.
Tell this to them.
I'm scared of all you people out there watching me.
Now change position. You're one of the people watching you. Say, I'm seeing you.
I'm seeing you, and you should be scared. Especially if, like, my parents are watching or something like that, and I say something, and it may hurt you.
Okay, change seats again. Talk back.
I've got a lot of hostility against the whole crowd and my parents.
Express your hostility. Express it on this piece of paper.
Well, I like to wind them all up. I mean...
Tell this to us.
I like to wind you all up.
Now, in this course, I noticed that you have disowned your eyes. Instead of having eyes, they are in the outside world, and they are looking at you.
Yeah, right.
Now, could you try to discover your own eyes and tell us what you see? Use your eyes now. What do you see?
And I see that I'm scared.
That's not what you see. This is what you imagine.
Well, I see then are cameras and shapes and darkness.
Uh-huh. Do you see them?
Just people sitting there.
Ah, you're waking up? This is what I call the mini Satori. It's in contrast to the great Satori, the great waking up. This is a little waking up. Suddenly one wakes out of a trance like you're being persecuted by the eyes of the world.
Yeah.
All right. Let's deal with your stage fright.
I have cold, sweaty hands and my feet, too. And my toes are separated from my body. I can't feel them at all.
Talk to them.
Toes, why are you so cold and dirty? I feel the sandals, shiny sand. I want to crack my toes. I feel confined by the sandals.
Now let your toes talk to the sandals. I feel confined by you.
Let me go, sandals. I want to move.
Again.
Let me go.
Scream it.
Let me go!
Again.
Let me go, sandals!
Now, the way to cope with dreams in Gestalt therapy is this. We consider dreams an existential message, not a residual of unfinished situation or traumatic things or wish fulfillment. And we have to find out what is the message we get from our dreams. There's something else in the dreams that has to be understood. A dream is a fragmentation of our personality. Now, by fragmentation, I mean this. If I have 3 pieces of wood and I put them together into a triangle, then the triangle forms a gestalt, a coherent one. Now, if they are again taken apart, they're fragmented, they're all over. So much of our personality is fragmented. It's there, but it's not available because the different parts are separated from each other. Now, Gestalt therapy is not an analytical but integrative method. And the main thing is, if you work with dreams, not to interpret, not to play interpretation and intellectual games. I believe any interpretation is a therapeutic mistake. Any interpretation is an interference of the therapist's opinion on the patient. So the patient has to do all the dirty work by himself. And the steps we do is that we first ask, will you tell us the dream?
Yeah. I was in a long, dark, cold place, possibly a cement bunker or sewer underground with my children. None of us were wearing clothes, and we had some scuba diving equipment or some kind of hoses. And I knew I had to get out, and I had to get them out, and I got very angry at them and started hitting at them and yelling at them. But it didn't make it. I never could contact their flesh. I hit them very, very hard.
Now you know already what you one of the extension message. You avoid getting in touch and hitting the children. Can you see that?
In my life, I hit them a lot.
And in the dream, you?
I don't. I don't feel very good about hitting them when I do.
Now, this is the first step. The second step is I make you now a stage director. Mm-hmm. Will you set the stage for the dream? And talk in the present tense. Build up the stage in fantasy. Okay. I am here with my children. There's the sewerage.
Okay. I'm in a cold, dark place, and the walls are cold on either side of me. And my kids, I think, are ahead of me, but they aren't going fast enough. And we have hoses with us that are tangling us up, rubber things. And I say, come on, let's go. And I'm hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. And they just kind of stand up. Really, it just never gets through to them. I'm hitting a vacuum.
Now play the child. And talk to your mother.
Oh, I'm not going to move. And you certainly are making up the children, and I'm just going to move. And you can knock yourself out, and I'm not going to do a damn thing. I'm going to go exactly to where I want to go. I can hear it. And it stopped there, or I forgot it there.
Yeah. All right, now let's have a real encounter with your child now. Mm-hmm. Now the child again, it's a he or she.
Both, two.
Both. Okay, they are defying you now.
Shall I take that seat?
Take that seat.
You can't touch me. You can't hurt me. You sure are making a fool of yourself, yelling and hitting, and I'm going to go at my own pace. You can't rush me.
What would you answer?
You have to get out of here. I know what's good for you, and I have to get you out of here, and that's the most important thing. Listen to me and look at me.
There.
Unless you really hit me, you won't get anything. You can just stir up as much mud as you want, but you're not going to get to me until I'm just ready for it.
Now, can you talk to me like your children? As yourself.
I don't want to do it. Just leave me alone. Go away and stop bothering me.
Now be your own age and talk in the same spirit, but express yourself as you are to me.
And you just leave me alone. You can't touch me. You can't do a thing to me. You can strike out. You can look away. You can be bored. It really doesn't make any difference. And I pick up the fact that I'm going to go like that.
What kind of person are you playing?